How much is that? How much is the waiting cost? Hey guys, I'm walking. I have 8,000 something steps, and I actually need 2,000 steps more to get to my steps goal, everyday steps goal. So now I'm walking. It's actually almost 9 p.m. But we have to do this. We have to do this walk. 10,000 steps every day. Dapat tayo, okay? So while I'm doing that, para hindi ako ma-bored, I'm going to take a video myself because, whenever I walk, I start to think a lot of things. I start monologuing in my head. And you know what? I thought maybe I should just share my thoughts to you guys. And probably I won't share it to everyone. I'm just gonna take a video and we'll see if I'm gonna share it. So if you're watching this, hi, welcome to my brain. Okay, so today we're gonna talk about something. I had a conversation with 2-3 weeks ago who was asking me about what I'm doing, like what opportunity that I have that I kept saying, what is it? I want to know, I want to do it. All right, we had set an appointment. I shared the information to her, told her, let's do it. If you keep on waiting, if you keep on thinking about a lot of stuff, you might probably not start anything. And they didn't start anything. You know what? That's okay. I'm not gonna chase on people who's not ready yet for the business entrepreneur journey, because it's such a wild experience for me when I started this business, and a lot of things unpacked, a lot of emotions, trauma, insecurities are unpacked when I started this business. Anyway, that's not the point. But the point is, she waited. She waited to take the opportunity. And then I realized, you know what? It's really costly for us to wait. It's really costly for us to just not take action of the things that we want. It's not just, starting up a business. It's all different things, like investing, like starting to say I love you to your family, starting to meet people. Like when you wait for doing that, ang daming, you lose something. You always lose something. You don't really give yourself that opportunity to grow when we just kept on waiting. Waiting has a cost, and most of the time the cost is bigger than we think. And I have some notes here to really show you why waiting is costly. So we'll get into that. Do you know the rule of 72? Rule of 72 is a simple formula used in investing. You divide 72 by the interest rate you're potentially earning, and then it tells you how many years it will take for you to make your money double. Okay? So for example, if you're earning, let's say 6% in a year, then so 72 divided by 6, yun yung madaling i-divide. So 72 divided by 6, right, equals 12. So that means it will take you 12 years to double your money in a 6% interest. So just imagine, that means I have to, if I'm starting now, I'm 28, so I'm 28 right now. If I started investing now, then by the so 28 plus 12, diba? So by the time I'm that age, dun pa lang magdodouble yung pera ko. And what if I started with 5,000, right? In 12 years, in 6% interest, dun pa lang magiging 10,000 yung 5,000 ko. So if I waited longer, if I waited na mag 30 years old, 35 years old, and then start investing, then that means what? Another 12 years, dun pa lang mag-up yun. Magdodouble yung money ko. How much is that? How much is the waiting cost? Right? So, eto, hanap tayo ng computation. If you're earning 12% a year, it's only 6 years. Now imagine if you started investing even just 5,000 when you're 25 years old. at a good growth rate. By the time you're 50, you could have tens of thousands, even over 100,000 without lifting a finger. So, if we waited more, that means we waited for another cycle to happen. And that's the silent cost of waiting. Another sample of cost of waiting. Again, in money part to. Let's talk about insurances. When I started studying about insurances, I really saw the reason why now that we're young, we should get insurance. When you're younger, you're healthier. Life insurance, health insurance, disability, critical illness, whatever kind of insurance is that, is much, much affordable than when you're a little bit older, when you have illness already, when you have disease already. It's going to get more expensive, as I'm telling you. Sometimes you might even not be eligible for the other insurances. Like if you're 71 years old, there's no little to none insurance that will cover you anymore. But if you have permanent insurance now, and then you just build it up while you're young, pay it off before you retire, then you have permanent insurance until you passed away, until you needed it. So anyway, imagine. So mga term insurance, okay? You pay around $30 to $50 when you're young, when you're younger. Or if universal life, when you're younger, you could just pay like $100, $150, depending on your situation, of course. But if you get older, like 40, 50 years old, your term insurance for like 10, 20 years, it could cost you 80, 90, 100. And it's only term. It's not going to be permanent. If in universal life, it probably cost you like 400. Then if as we get older, obviously we get some health issues. So that's another thing. We might not be able to cover all of our health issues because some insurance doesn't want to take that risk for you. That's why, securing protection now as early as possible is such a good move. Investing, saving up, and protecting yourself as young as you are right now is just what we really need. And another one, and I think is such a hit to me, when we ourselves will limit our potential. We always say, oh, I can't do it. Oh, that's too much. Oh, I don't have enough funds yet. Oh, I don't have this. But we actually have it. We can actually learn it. We can actually stretch ourselves to improve ourselves and be doing what we wanted to do. But I did. I'm guilty about this. I was in that, I probably still am. I'm that mindset that, oh, I'm just this, I can't do that. Like, oh, I'm gonna wait for that perfect job, the one that feels like super aligned, super fulfilling, check all the marks. But you'll never find that if you never try things out, right? I've tried so many things and I failed so many things too. And it's funny because I did fail a lot of things. I regret it, but then I learned from it. And now I felt like I'm aligned. Just still trying to figure things out, but I felt like I'm more aligned than what I was doing before. And that's what we want to do, to be sustainable on my business, on my career. You have to open the opportunities. You have to open the doors, because the door is there, but you just have to open it up. Hala, maybe it's a different industry, maybe it's a role you didn't imagine that you're gonna do, or maybe like a temporary sacrifice to get to that point. Because the truth is, sometimes the blessing doesn't really look like the way I expected to. Like starting a business, there's so much resistance. Like I really resisted to talking to people. But why? Why? I wanted to start a business. But why do we talk to people? You have to do it when you start a business. Anyway, whatever you try right now, if you fail, it's not really a failure because you learn from it. So the next business, the next career that you're gonna start with, you now have transferable skills. You now have more idea to build a business. and be a better worker, be a better person. If you are watching this, I know you do. I know you have that itch. You know that you can do more. You know that you can earn more. You know that you can serve more people. Always stay because it's comfortable. Because it's comfortable and it's annoying. Because you could have been more. You could have helped more. We could have helped more. But we stay comfortable. Like, you don't have to quit your job, no. Find some time to do the things, to work on the things that you want it to be. Honestly, this is also what I need right now. Like, I'm a bit comfortable in my job right now. And I felt like it's weird. Why am I doing all these things? Like, why do I have to be tired every time? I have to sacrifice some of this time. But it's because I wanted to do something more. I wanted to be here with you more. And the only thing that I can do that is to sacrifice a little bit more. And then I know eventually I'll be able to help more people. I'll be able to reach more people. I hope you heard that. I hope it's a good audio. But if you resonated with this, comment in the comment section below. Tell me what you feel. And I'm home now, so I'll see you in my next vlog. I'm so sorry, this is very chaotic. Let me know if you like this kind of content.